Okay guys, hello. Here is the Arrma Typhon TLR tuned. Everything you need to know, speed and basher build on a budget. So here's how the video is going to go. I'm going to run through everything I got. I'm going to show you everything. Secondly, we're going to run through the car. Thirdly, I'm going to run through tips and tricks, commonly issues, how I combated the issues, and what you can do to help with your issues, common issues with the Typhon. And fourthly, we're going to run through, most importantly, budget. So, motor and ESC. So, I just have the stock motor and ESC that comes in the ready-to-run Typhons, which is this stuff right here. Secondly, I did get a radio link receiver and transmitter. It's got 7 channels. I've had this thing for a while. Works really good. I got some GPS here. Forgetting names here. And I got Hoons for my street build. And I also got a 29 tooth pinion. And a bag screw here, of course. These come with the Typhon, of course, for your shocks. I got a body post mount set and a body post set. And I also had 2 servo horns for $10. Really good deal. These come with the Typhon as well. And then these are just stuff, which I'll run through all the parts at the end. Screws, stuff like that. Got your IC loop connector. I needed one of those. And Hoons and body post mount set. This is my, I'm pretty sure it was Rocket RC Surpass Hobby motor heat sink, and I got Rocket RC fans, 30 by 30 millimeter by 10, really good fans. And I got, most importantly, your battery, a Gens Ace 6S 6800 milliamp 120 cell battery. This thing is a beast. It's huge, as you can see by the box. Look at the Typhon. It's just about as long as the Typhon. And then we got the rest of our tires here, and we have our waterproof servos. Pricey here. All right. Secondly, let's go through the car. Well, enough being said, this Typhon is squatting pretty good. I need to put some spacers on the shocks, I think. I need to look up some videos how to do that. I'm going to do that. Abracadabra, here she is. So, our servo horn, and our ESC, of course, and then our motor, which actually looks really good with the fans on there. It all makes one nice thing. All looks really good. Our fans all mounted up. Cords are all tied nice together. Zip ties. There's ESC, everything like that. The big old battery. Nice, solid case, hard case battery. Okay, third, let's go through common issues and how I combated them. Okay, so for the first issue is finding a good battery. So this battery I found was $135. Of course, there's cheaper batteries out there, but I wanted a good battery that was gonna last, and it was gonna give me a good run time. This thing probably give me a good 40-minute run time, especially on the speed runs. A little bit lower, but you know, because I'm Maybach music and the shit. All right, so I did have to raise the body since the battery is huge, which is another issue, is having batteries that can clear the body. So what I did was I took a long screw and I raised this up by putting a spacer in there. And the body post is pretty secure. I mean, it's got some movement, but it does its job. And in the back, I got the body post mount set and the body post set. And I don't think I did a good job explaining the back body post setup, so I'm going to explain it in the extended part of my video here. So this is the stock one. It would be about down here. It would be, so it's shorter. This is why I got the bigger ones. So I got spacers, and then I got the body post mount, and then this is just the straight part that holds this in, and then this part can be adjusted up and down with this screw right here. I got the spacers in there to make sure that the body fits on there and everything like that. These are the stock ones, and it works really good. It works. It does its job. Keeps the body secure with my big old beefy build here. And I put some spacers, if you can see, I put some spacers there so that it would reach out good enough for the body to fit on from the bottom, just like that, fit on. And you can adjust this so you can go higher or lower. I'm at the lowest setting, and it does clear it at the lowest setting. I might move it to the second setting, I don't know, but it actually does sit pretty good on. It does sit pretty good. You can see it's higher stock, probably would have been like right here. So you got another 1/4 inch, but it clears. there's some movement there. And that's the most important thing, is it clears and it don't look too bad. So I like that. Only thing that I do is say it was a pain in the butt to get this all done. I had to take apart the whole front. It was a nightmare. But it looks pretty good, and other than that, I'm really happy with my build. And now let's get into the budget part of it. Okay, so with a grand total being $1,300, of course, there's ways to save money. I had an expensive servo, $100. Could have gotten us a nice servo, maybe 40. And I got tires back there, which is another 75. You know, I got the, where is it? The radar here, GPS system, whatever you want to call it. That's another 60, so it could have saved at least 150 there. Could have got a cheaper battery, probably about, you know, they have the Z 6000 milliamp, 100 cell, 6000 milliamp, 100 cell, and 22.2 volt for like $90 on Amazon. Could have saved another 40 there, but I think that if you're already going to be building it, you might as well build it good. And that includes all of the stuff you see. So let's run through the prices. ESC motor 160, servo 100, battery 135. The roller was $375. I got it 20% off, so I would save some money there on myself. I got the hoons for $75. Those are also on sale. I got the fans were $30 for $15 a piece. And then I got a heatsink for $22. The radio link receiver and transmitter was $80. Pinions, $35. I have 3 pinions, a 29 tooth, a 16 tooth, and a 20 tooth. My radar thing, $65. Body mount, 18. Screws, 10. And you will need to get these screws. You need to have these in order to do these, because you need to have 2 extra screws, which you don't get. And the spacers that I have in there are from the servo that came with the servo. So I have everything. If you buy everything here, it's a perfect way I can get you a video on how to put this thing together. But you do need these screws, so you have to get those. I have also a couple other sets of just the big ones. And then the body posts were 10, and the RC stand, $15 back there. Bring your total with taxes, $1,300. I mean, it's not even a bad build. It's really, really nice. I got a lot of stuff, and I'm very happy with it. So if you guys have any questions or, you know, any tips to guide me, because I'm all open to that. I'm not the best in the game, but okay, so I figured I could give you guys a fire up as the end of the video here. I have my servo endpoint set at 50-50 so that I am not killing my servo. I think I can make them go a little bit more. I'll probably do about 60-60. I have 50-50 right now, so, but it's pretty fast. It's awesome. I'm pretty up there. If you guys have any tips or questions, please comment. I will respond to you. I can get you links for everything if you want. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you feel free, sub. I always post videos about my RCs.